I'm Johnny Ray, and this is 5 Hour Recovery. Today, I am sitting next to my sister, a person who I love dearly, who we have gone through the ringer as brother and sister and as addicts. And what was it, a couple days ago? When did you do that post?
I think it was last week.
So last week there was a post that came on the internet on Facebook, and it said something about, please pray for my brother, he's lost. And I never knew that was posted, but I'm pretty sure at that time in my life, I was living in a car, in a field, surrounded by garbage, heavily addicted to methamphetamine. I had no idea the damage I was doing. And so I wanted to do this video to show that my sister and I have a relationship today. And I wanted to get her perspective on her views and what she was thinking at that moment when she couldn't find me. So
it was, impossible to sleep, not knowing if you were alive, not knowing if you were dead, not knowing where you were. You're my baby brother. To not know where you were, it changed my life every day. I couldn't live my life normally at all because I was always worried I was going to get a phone call, and you were going to either be dead or you'd be in jail or, and I didn't want that for you. I didn't want that life for you. And it was hard for me to, not speak to you during some of those times, but I felt like I didn't have any other option,
Yeah, well, I felt like this video was important because my sister and I are working on our relationship, and it's not perfect right now. We don't get to see each other nearly as much as we want. We have different views on things, but the thing is that I'm clean now, and I get an opportunity to be in my sister's life, and so I kind of want to ask you, like, what do you think of me being clean now, and where do you think that the future holds for 5 Hour
Something else you
Recovery?
don't know is that I actually, and I'm not a very religious person. Most people don't know that about me, but I'm not very religious. However, I was so lost at that time and so worried about him that I actually went to a church after work weekly to pray with the minister for him and for my mother.
I did not know that.
And for my grandmother. And that was hard for me, just to walk into the church. I'm not very comfortable there, for one reason or another. I just never have felt that way. Nobody's fault, of course, but and so I went there to pray weekly with the minister, and it felt relieving to give it up to God in those moments. And even though I've never been religious, in those moments, I felt connected to God, and I felt like I was handing you over and asking him to help you and save you and take care of you because I didn't know what to do. And that was big. And having you clean is amazing. Just because we don't agree doesn't mean I'd want you to ever go back, or
Definitely.
I'd want to change it.
Definitely.
You're healthy, you're happy, and just because we disagree doesn't mean we can't find a common ground. And I'm hoping we can. And agree to disagree in certain areas, but love each other anyway.
Well, and I'm thinking this is a good start, considering I came over here just to bring Wendy some kisses, some Hershey
Candy kisses,
and then all of a
yeah.
sudden it's like, hey, you want to do a video? And she's like,
No.
No.
I said no. I said no.
I think it's important.
I'm not a public person. I don't like to put my face out there.
I know, but you look lovely and life's going good for you, and I just think that people need to see that. So the point of this is this. We get clean and we got to make amends, and we got to fix our relationships with our family members. And my sister and I have been close at times and not close at times. But it's so important for every relationship that you have, whether it be with your mother or your sister or your grandmother, to be able to find the neutral ground on what you guys love about each other and what you guys care about each other, and the hope that you guys give other people. And I want people to see this and go, look, here's a sister of an addict. Here's somebody who has gone through the ringer with her addict brother. And now we're sitting here in the sun, and we're about ready to eat some Hershey Kisses. And I might even get Mom to do a video when she gets here. What do you think?
I don't know. I don't know if you'd be able to control the video with Mom on it. She'd take over.
We're
going to talk about this.
We might have. We might not have enough time.
Yeah,
actually,
no,
we might not have
exactly
enough time. I love
But
that.
and also the most important thing is that just because your path isn't right for me doesn't mean I don't support your path, and understand that that's what you need to do to be better and to be yourself and to be happy and to be clean, and I'm supportive of that. I may not agree with every choice or every
right,
but I want the same thing for you. I want that same outcome, so I'm supportive of it.
I feel like we should tell the scar story, the hand story. Should we tell the
When we
hand
got in
story?
the fist fight and I broke your hand. You mean that when that happened, when I broke it?
It's one of our favorite events,
we
right?
didn't fall on his hand or anything. I broke it because I look strong enough to
Why
just
don't
break his
you
hand.
tell the story real quick? Just real quick, because
I don't really know what happened. All I know is it ended up in a fist fight in which you picked me up and threw me into the kitchen cabinet, and I kicked you with my foot. we're 18 and 19 years old. Like, we are adults. We are acting like children.
Mindless. Remember, I was high on drugs.
Yes.
Okay.
Was.
So
and I probably was too, honestly.
I think you were at that time. Yeah.
And I kicked him in the chest, and he pulled me on top of him, and we landed on his hand and broke it. And he's like, "You broke my fucking hand." Oh, I'm sorry.
It's okay. This is totally R-rated.
Sorry,
yeah,
okay.
you can be drug specific.
And I was looking at him like, "How the hell did I break your hand? Like, we broke it. I'll take half, but I ain't taking the whole thing."
See, and I remember it kind of similar. I remember. So first of all, if you look at my sister and you don't know her, for all those that will watch this video, like Ashley, she's gonna watch this video.
Oh, she
knows that my sister is extremely tough. So when you're getting into a confrontation with my sister, it's not like she's a female, it's like she's the Hulk. And so when we collided after she had told me to leave, remember, I think we were both high on drugs. I can't be specific. Exactly. And then what ended up happening was I broke my hand, and it was pretty bad. I had 3 screws put in my hand after that. Really and it's one of those stories that we tell at almost every family reunion. We discuss everywhere we go, whenever we get together. And the details are not always accurate. We don't always line them up, but it doesn't really matter. It's just that it just shows you that we've been through a lot of stuff together. I love you, sister. I'm so glad for the life you have.
I'm so glad that you're clean and that you're finding your path, and that I don't have to worry about finding you in your car anymore with a knife at a rest area.
Yeah, that was a good one.
That was a good one.
Yeah. So when the funny thing is, when I started doing these videos, she was like, I don't. She goes, I don't mind your videos. She goes, but I'm not going to do a video because I don't think people should be as transparent as you kind of just leave it all out there. And yet here we are. Doing a video.
I did it for you.
And I appreciate you for that.
Yes, but I probably won't ever do another one. So
here's one of these.
It's really nice to meet y'all.
Yep.
Hello, goodbye.
Can I pick up this dog?
Of course. That's Aria, and she won't let you.
Yep, sorry. I was going to show you the dog. I guess it's a dog. I'm sorry, I tried to pick you up.
You guess it's a dog?
I'm Johnny Ray. This is Wendy Ray, my sister. This is 5R Recovery. Foraddictsfromaddicts@gmail.com if you want to email me your testimony and share your story with me. Your story matters. It can help save lives. You can find me on Instagram, Twitter. You can find me on Facebook. You can subscribe to my YouTube channel at Johnny Ray Jr. And thank you, sister, for doing this with me. I think people will enjoy it. So
yeah,
I'm signing off. Thank you for listening. Bye.